Hello and welcome back. I'm bballjo and this is Transport Fever 2. It looks like we have a lot of money, but don't worry. I have a good way to spend that. High-speed rail. Okay, everything is set up. We're good. We can probably replace a couple like these two. The Mirages are okay, but we can definitely probably most likely upgrade these to the trains that we originally wanted because they are fun. This commuter train specifically, higher capacity, and it's just, it should make us more money. And it should be able to keep up with all of the traffickers, passengers that are sitting there. Cool. So that was 30 million that we had. I could upgrade a couple other vehicles too if I really felt the need for it, but I don't because this is what I see. I have Harlow. Harlow technically is pretty centered in our map. Is it the perfect center? I don't think so, but it's very centered if we look at the whole situation. And last time I was probably talking about Marlborough is really close to Harlow. We could connect that. And then back up, and this triple city over here, as well as Acton down there, and then I see East Ham down there. But in reality, I'm thinking, you know what? Nothing is more fun in Transport Fever 2 for me than turning a tiny little town of 244 people, which today is potentially at the bottom of the size. There was a 106, I saw it. Arundel, Acton, Northampton, Ostend. What are we? East Ham. Where's East Ham? East Ham is in the middle of the pack, so it's definitely not the bottom of the pack. But we can make everything nice and big. How are we going to do that? Well, we have to make sure that Undle and Chackford and East Ham, and then probably Sheringham, Acton, and East Ham get a passenger route. Then backup will be the other one. Marlborough, we're just going to add to Harlow and potentially a light rail, like a tram route kind of situation if we wanted to, and then we have to connect everything here. Harlow would then connect to Chippenham, potentially. This is a high-speed rail. High-speed rail, in my mind, when I set these up, generally means skip a town or two, and then make that town be like a commuter service to the high-speed rail that you want to connect to. Why do I do that? There's someone leaving us there. Who's the smallest? Batley. Okay, Batley's not bad. Swanage, I'm guessing is this and this. Okay, Cramlington. These are all relatively large towns, but they also have to be in a straight line. Osset, you are the smallest one, but no, in this case, I think we would just end in Swanage. Because on this side of the lake, unless I cross to Radstock, which is more centered, it would make more sense because in Alford, Northampton, Radstock, Vetnor, Batley, and Radstock, and then this. Yeah, Radstock is the more appropriate place where I have to end up, but we're going to have a ruddy large bridge over here, and we have to go through all those mountains that we already see. But high-speed passenger rail, in my book, is one of the few that is allowed to have, you know, extra large bridges that just have to connect everything. And the high-speed passenger rail, I do allow to run on dedicated lines that will not have cargo slowing them down. So shall we get started? Yeah, we should. You already talked too much. So we want to get, I'm going to go north first. Marlborough, yeah, we're going to connect you and get a couple more people in, but we already have a lot of people down here in Harlow waiting for a train going the other way, and this is already almost a terminal station. It's not really a terminal station, but it's very close to. So, Bakup, you are going to be our next hub, and it's a hub because we have St. Ives and Arundel already sitting here. They just have to get connected. St. Ives, you may even get a train connection in there, just a short-term train, but then we want to get all the way down to East Ham with a terminal high-speed rail station, if you don't mind. And I know exactly where I want this to be. Because of high-speed rail, we do have money now, so we really don't care about these couple little lousy housing units that someone put there for some reason. They knew exactly what was going to come, but they seem to not really do anything about that. I do have to check here. Shankton, Acton will definitely be in line with the terminal here, But Oundle, Chagford, we'll just have to make a really sharp turn, but that's not the end of the world. I actually kind of appreciate that. But that means we need 3? No, 2. Well, 1 really. Yeah, do 1 and do it extra long because this is going to be the passenger route. And then we're just going to add the other platform surrounding this thing. And also we're going to add some... are you going to do that right now? That's the wrong one. You just confused everyone with what you just did there. Do you still have to be paused? No, I don't think so. They can start building something. Yeah, let's just build out what we want out of this station, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is why you were paused, to not allow these guys to put silly roads there and then potentially put some... You didn't make this high-speed rail, did you? No, apparently not. All right. Let's make this asymmetric, and then I'll explain myself, don't worry. Tracks, platform, yes. Passengers, absolutely. We will probably need cargo stations assigned or available here, but right now that's not my highest priority. Let's get you in here. We just need a station building, and then you in here. It's too big. You're not big enough. You will just have to try to connect to this road somehow. Okay, easy enough. Should be. There you go. You did it. Proud of you. Now everything's connected, the whole city, and we can unpause again. Yes, you don't have high-speed rail. Why did you not? I didn't do that on purpose. And you lost your train of thought, didn't you? Yep. Yes, that I did. Track. Magic wand. This guy. Upgrade you, catenary. You can't do it from here. You have to do it with this tool. Wonderful. Now it's upgraded. Now everything is perfect. Great. Let's get us through St. Ives, honestly. I wouldn't... Ooh, this will be pretty. If St. Ives does get a train station, which I think right here is an excellent location, and then we just run the high-speed rail right through it, I think that would be pretty cool. I really think that would be cool. We can put a couple bridges in here or something else that makes us feel good or bad or accomplished or whatever we need there. But what we really need here is a single station, very short. This is going to be a tiny commuter route in reality, but in practice, we will actually have this will be pretty, a couple tracks running through here, which are our main high-speed rail. They're not going to share anything because we're actually going to run 3 rail, probably, potentially. Yeah, three sounds good. 3 rail through here the whole time, with the commuter route just being a single train or a single train with a siding somewhere where they can get around. I think that will look really cool. But no, don't unpause yet because he's still in the middle of town. You have to make sure that you actually get out of here, and that is 300 kmh going straight, and then 300 kmh going straight that way as well. The high-speed rail, there are some that are better than others, and it's really hard. I'm doing this to separate them a little bit so I know what's going on. There are some that are better than others. Some are really good at acceleration and getting things actually done the way that they need to get done, and some that just aren't. And you do need to make sure that the trains that you put on this are capable of doing the speeds that you need and capable of accelerating to the speeds that you want with the distance that you give them to run here, which I am questioning if this is going to stay where it is right now or if this is going to stay. This one has to stay simply because it's connecting these two guys, but we have to get through here without getting into Marlborough. Really, in reality, we have to get through this sector, and to get through that sector, we have to get through here, but that's not the end of the world. I just have to figure out where exactly I want to put the angle, and ooh, this is also an option. We could go right through the middle of town. No, there's this guy here. And this, you have to have sandbox mode enabled to be able to delete industries, or we have to wait until this one actually removes itself, which is not great. So now the angle is here. There's a tiny little angle right here that we could jump over. We will jump over here, and then we just have to get back in there. No, but that one wants to go this way. Okay. I think this is possible. We just have to go right a little bit. This could be either a big bridge or a big tunnel, or we elevate this small borough station a little bit. I think this is a tunnel more than a bridge. Okay, then we have to just cut on the outside of that, which really just means these tall buildings, They're gonna come back. Don't worry. We haven't lost them forever yet. We just lost them for a little bit. Just remove all of this nonsense. Cool. Obviously, that one can't stay and that one can't stay either. I'm not sure why anyone would move into that single location right there, but it's fine. And then pro tip, we're probably not going to leave this single crossing right here. That will be in the way, but we will see. Yeah, that single crossing has no chance. Okay, well, let's get started. Get a appropriate road for what we're about to build here. Got it. Appropriate road, done. I'm just trying to get something that's relatively straight for what we're about to put in here. Then get a building that is also appropriate for this, and we will have extra long, and then I'll probably put a terminal on the inside of this. Yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. For the commuter train that we already talked about, that will just go here. We'll just stop right there, and that will be good. Otherwise, this should be long enough for the main route that we have running here. Then Arundel comes in here to backup. I haven't decided how I want to call it yet. I probably should make a decision on that. And then we could use, because Harlow's already kind of overloaded, and backup will not be a great... Well, the middle stations don't have to be that full. I think we're going to leave backup just as a single with 2 extra cities connected to it. We just have to make sure that backup gets enough cargo delivered to it so it can grow. Other than that, we're just going to leave it kind of alone in terms of passenger connections that we want to add. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. I was pretty sure that that junction is just in our way, and that's really unfortunate, but you have to move. In case you're wondering, the buildings that are getting removed right now, they actually come back really, really fast as long as nothing about the city demand and delivery has changed. The housing units get rebuilt like it's their job, like ASAP, almost all the time. So I'm not terribly worried about removing them right now. It's more a necessity to get the things done that we need to get done here. So what do we have? Yeah, this is just a through station, and this 192. Ooh, no. Ooh, no. 192 cannot have... Well, okay. 277. 277 isn't great. All right. I think it can make this turn a little sharper. A reminder. We have the luxury of having high-speed trains not go full speed all the time. This is that's better. Obviously, we can't do it that way. They do have to speed up and slow down every once in a while just to get in and out of the station. It's just there are natural slowdown points for them that we just have to respect, which also means if we do run into a situation where we do slow down a little bit just before a station, it's not the end of the world. It is almost acceptable because it's probably going to start slowing down here anyways, and then when it speeds up, it's not going to hit max speed right away. So this should be fine. 185 just in front of the station. Everything else is 300 until the station. That feels like a pretty solid... Yeah, you've done something reasonably well here. Good job. Carry on. And good luck, have fun, etc., etc. Let's get that one connected here, and then obviously we do need a crossing at some point to connect this line to the rest of the system, but this should be good. It is high-speed rail, which is, for me, a cheat code for it is okay to have crappy-looking embankments every once in a while, just because that is what high-speed rail does. You just throw in a little bit of... Oh, come on. There we go. That's good. You throw in a little bit of reconfiguration of the environment. Sure. Those sound like sophisticated words that you just came up with, so we may as well use them. I like that because asymmetric stations are cool, and then I kind of like this, but you're already too high up. So let's try this again with the same road, but in this case stay down. So we get those tentacles. Cool. Everything's connected. Do you just want to upgrade this road while you're here? No. Okay, well, they will figure out what they're going to do here, and they will figure out what they're going to do on this side. You do have to give them a chance to get across at some point. Yes, I do. but that does not have to happen right now. So calm down, smooth this out a little bit, and continue moving. What do we have left? You can unpause. Okay. You don't have this rail done yet. That's fine. And you don't have this rail done yet. This is going to be the challenging bit. Challenging bit it is. Do you want some music while we do the challenging bit? I think that sounds great. Let's go like to number 11. Oh yeah, relaxed music for the challenging bit. That's what I wanted. I don't think you can hear a lot of it, but just imagine it's very relaxing. Yes, the high-speed rail would really appreciate this little ramp. Ramps are good for high-speed rail. Everyone knows that. There's a tunnel, and that tunnel would start here and would stay underground. It would help. This underground tunnel would help a lot for the task that I have to complete here. I just don't like tunnels for my trains. I like bridges. I like short tunnels. I don't like big tunnels. So let's go over here. Let's see what we can do with that. This one, just slightly elevated, is a monument already. Okay, we do need high-speed rail. Can we do red over here? Red? Big red. This guy. It's really more a feature for a big gully. For a big gully in on a cliffside somewhere. So no, we're not going to do that. But what I will do is take the line that we just had and go 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3 is enough for the bridge. With big old blue over here. Yeah, that's a high-speed rail right there. 120? Yeah, you can do 120. Oh, wrong. Cool. 300. That will work. Make sure that you're actually flat, because that will be important here. Make sure that we get 2 snap to each other. That's also important. Otherwise, this high-speed rail bit is really not going to do much. Can you just let me snap? Snap to the thing. Do it. There you go. Snap to the thing on this side. Do it. Because now I should have the opportunity to do some embankment and some leveling in between. 300, 300, 300, and 300. That's good. Yeah, here's where I can decide. Want to do that, or do you want to do a big embankment? And I am a fan of the big embankment. I don't care about the rest that much. So that looks good. This should also be good. Now the question is this high-speed rail? Is this a short-speed rail? It says 300. Short speed? Slow speed. Slow speed rail. Yeah, sure. Keep trying. You're doing great. And then we talk to this guy. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh, I thought this was going to be harder. But no, the game is just like, you know what? I like the idea that you're having. Let's just make this really easy to come to fruition, which we have done now. Obviously, then the game also said, however, don't expect me to snap. Just don't. Just expect me to make this hard for you, because it is annoying. Don't remove pieces of rail that you don't actually want to remove. I don't even know where it is disconnected, but it 100% is disconnected somewhere and it's not snapped together. It doesn't even look like it's not snapped together, which makes this whole endeavor a lot more endearing, confusing, weird. Yeah. Make sure that you remove this. Hotkey is B, if that's something that you're worried about for the deletement, because B is delete, not D. B. Bertha. Bravo. B. Beyonce? I don't actually know any other, like, pop type culture people that would fit into the starts with B. But feel free to put it down in the comments, because I'm sure we can come up with something. But yeah, that is a appropriate length tunnel. We are paused. We don't have to be paused at all. We can go in here. And how many trains are you going to put on this? Are you going to set up the whole, like, regional connection thingamabob, which you absolutely need for this to work at all? Otherwise, you're not going to get enough passengers for anything to actually happen here. Yes, I do need to get all of that. That station building is a little bigger than what I expected, so another platform right here will be fine. It's another cheat code, effectively, that if you give yourself, well, full coverage like this, you will actually make a little bit of money right from the get-go, which is super. More rail, please, because we're not quite done yet. We are getting close, and no, I'm not surprised by this thing not working out the way I needed to. But we already have a bridge here, so I'm sure we can make a pretty enough connection for those friends in whatever town that was. What is this collision? Just remove it. Game, you just got the autumn update. I expect you to understand that, oh, this is a field. I can totally delete that, no problem at all. I don't like this because now we're missing like half of the beautification on that bridge. So no, it's just going to stay standard high-speed rail. Everything is 300, should be 300 at least. So no problems there. It's just nice and snap together. It looks to be the case. So that's good. And then, yeah, we just need a quick, I mean, literally 300 is perfect. Connection point right there. And then I'm thinking we can actually, I don't know why this is humped and it's just one piece. It would be much better if this was not humped and multiple pieces, so I can just extend it in an appropriate manner, but whatever. Straight road, yes. Do you want to go up a little bit? Like, I would like you to go over what we have going on over here. So, no. Honestly, yes. Why? Because the rail looks fine. The rail looks like it didn't even take a beating. So we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep that, and then we're just gonna go around the corner here. And do you want to run? Yes, you do. We do want a little connecting road or snapped road for the high-speed rail, so you can actually see what's going on and feel scared when that high-speed train is coming by you, going like, 300 kilometers an hour, and you barely see it for a little bit. All you hear is a little bit of sound before and a little bit of sound after it leaves. But sure, why not? Not sure that this looks super pretty, but I'm okay with it because it should allow us to stay within the problems. No, it's not a problem really. This is supposed to be a through station, so we have to figure out what we're going to do with the station length, which really just translates to the station has to grow a little bit, which means these guys have to back up a little bit, which means we may mess with the speed a little bit. Everything just a little bit, but a little bit at a time. So that's a straight piece there. That's good. Are we paused? We are paused. Configure you. Platforms and tracks. I want tracks. I want electrified. Make this 1, 2, 3 pieces longer, and let's hope that that is enough to receive the high-speed rail that we want to throw in here. And with that, we should also add another passenger building on this side of town. Not that one, obviously, because that can't fit, but that one seems to be fine. Good. More rail in here. Are you close to 300? 3333, 270. Yeah, that's just the slowdown rate. I think that is good. One building will be removed. That's not great, but it's also good. And then, yeah, where are we currently running? You're taking the right track. So for this one, we're actually going to take the left track. Yep, I thought about this before. There you go. Signals. We are on a high-speed rail, which really means don't slow down your high-speed rail. They will figure out how they blend together with the rest of the network soon enough. Just give them a chance to actually spread out and spread their wings a little bit. So in reality, I should probably only put signals on that middle station, but I'm going to add a couple more so we can actually get through. Sending out, what, 3? No, start with 2. 3 is overkill. Okay, 2 is overkill too, probably, because we don't have enough traffic on that yet. Cool. We have this depot, which does not have a realistic way to get there unless I put like big bow in here, which is no fun. So what I'm going to do is add a helper depot down here, next to this guy. Okay. That will look pretty, trust me. This one, at some point, will have to go out in this direction, and this one, at some point, will have to go pretty sharp turn in this direction. I'm just going to prepare them for what's going to happen, because now I can say, building, nice straight line. Where's the track? It's on the other side, okay? Building will just be part of our end station here, of our terminal station. I don't really want to remove those buildings if I don't absolutely have to. But okay. Something just fell. I'm a little nervous what that could have been in my house. But that's fine. Let's see here. Track. Yes. Good. 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 No. Not good. Okay, let's take this one back a little bit and then we should be able to do it. What train do you think I will take? I don't know yet. Honestly, I have a guess, but I'm pretty sure I don't know yet. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Yeah, that's fine. You can connect there, you can connect there. I'm pretty sure this can be a double slip switch, so that shouldn't cause trouble down there. I did remove one extra signal over here, so now we're good. Okay, set up the line first so we don't show right away. Wait, you probably put it in the thumbnail, honestly, so whatever you're doing here is not going to be as much as a surprise as you think it is, which is just too bad. You go down there to Harlow and then back up to backup. And this is going to be Intercity Express, Main. 1. Why? Because this will actually run the whole length of the map at some point, relatively soon. And honestly, this map probably only justifies one of them, and I am okay with that. So, electric, multiple units. We have the TGV, we have the TGV, and we have the Mirage. Okay, you go 300, you go 300, you're 64. It's the same one. You don't have a different one. I like the blue one better. Okay. Oh, there's more information there. I don't know that I ever read that information. You store 144 people. You store 144. Everything is the same. I just want the blue one. Give me 2 of you. Throw you on the inner city 1. And just check them out. Because it is time to go high speed. And from the depot here, obviously, we don't need to go full speed right away. But once you are ready to go, you will be ready to go. Would it be nice? Hey, deer. Watch out, deer. Is this the right side? This is technically the right side. This would be more fun, but then you can't see anything. We're just gonna stay there. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time. Everything is good. That deer is totally fine. Don't worry about it. And there was a little hump there. But let's just see what the max speed is for our TGV. And from then, we know if this is going to work out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.